Hello YouTube enjoyers, I'm your host Nikhil Maharaj, also known as Daka24, and I'm signing in for more of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep with Kingdom Hearts The Story So Far in PS4 version. So here in the previous video, I have told you everything, and I hope you understand of why I haven't told you about those secret bosses. So for that, let's talk about the Keyblade requirements, because that's the reason why I've uploaded this video. So for that, let's get to it. And yes, I am playing as Ven. So now let's look at the items. Okay, so the first one we have is Wayward Wind for Ventus, which means for Terra is Earthshaker, and for Aqua is just hang on, it's Rainfall. So you can get this by starting this new game. If you choose Wayward Wind, then you're playing as Ventus. If it's Earthshaker, then you're choosing Terra. If it's Rainfall, then you're choosing Aqua. Next we have is Treasure Trove for Ventus, Terra, and Aqua. You can get this by completing this world called Dwarf Woodlands. Next we have is Stroke of Midnight. You can get this by completing Castles of Dreams. Next we have is Fairy Stars for Ventus, Terra, and Aqua. You can get this by completing Enchanted Dominion. Next we have is Mark of a Hero. You can get this by completing Olympus Coliseum. Next we have is Hyperdrive for Ventus, Terra, and Aqua. You can get this by completing Deep Space. Pixie Petal. You can get this by completing Neverland. Then we have Frolic Flame for Ventus. You can get this by completing Radiant Garden. Next we have is Lost Memory for Ventus. You can get this by going to Badland. Then when you're in Badland, there's a cutscene going on, and after the cutscene of Badland, there's a cutscene of Destiny Island, and after that, then you're back in the world map. That's where you retrieve this Lost Memory Keyblade. Now, I'm going to be telling you all the Keyblades that are not in my menu. So let's see. Dark now. You can get this weapon by completing the Deck Ringer battle. Next we have is Ends of the Earth. You can get this by meeting Riku on Destiny Island, and it's the same thing. You go to Badlands, then the cutscene of Badland. After that, there's a cutscene of Destiny Island, then you're back to world map. Same thing for Aqua, which means for Aqua, you get this Keyblade called Stormfall. The next one is Destiny Embrace. You can get this by meeting Kairi in Radiant Garden. Don't worry, it's not a side quest, it's a main quest where you move forward throughout the story as you're trying to complete Radiant Garden. So yes, when you're moving forward, the cutscene suddenly comes where Kairi's in trouble and you had to save her, and after that, that's how you'll get this Keyblade called Destiny Embrace. the next one we have is it's called Chaos Ripper. For that, you can get this by defeating Master Ericus. Next we have is No Name. This is wielded by Terra Xehanort and Master Xehanort. Next we have is Victory Line. This is equipped by Terra, Ventus and Aqua. That is if you've completed Rumbling Racing. Then there was the next one called Sweet Stacks. This one, as I told you when you were trying to make an ingredients, but I don't have it, is that you have to make all 7 kinds of ice cream. And how you do that is that you have to try and getting the ingredients out of one of the unversed. Next we have is Ultima Weapon. You can get for Terra, Ventus and Aqua. You can get this by completing the Villain's Vendetta battle. That was the tricky one because of the board game, and that's the one I was talking about. It's not only that, it's also the next Keyblade called Crown Unlimited. You can get this by completing the Foresight Unto Darkness battle. So this one is the same thing. Tricky for me to get to this fight, so I deeply apologize. I think I've said it so many times. It's just that I really am. Then next we have is No Name for Ventus, Terra and Aqua. You can get this by defeating Mysterious Figure. Then finally we get Void Gear for Terra, Ventus and Aqua. You can get this by defeating Vanitas, who's in Remnant form. So for that, I wouldn't say that's all of them, because there's also a few Keyblades left. That is 2 of them. So the first one that I haven't mentioned is Bright Crest. That one could be equipped by Aqua. You can get this weapon by starting that final episode. Then the next one is Master's Defender. You can get this by starting the secret episode. This weapon can be equipped by Aqua, so I hope you guys were listening of what I've told you about those Keyblades and like who you're playing as in secret episode and final episode. If you've watched my previous playthrough, then you would know who the character, like who is the character you're playing as. So for that, I think that's all of them. So this is the finale of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And I know I haven't shown you the 2 secrets, but I'm gonna be starting Kingdom Hearts 1, but I'll still be figuring out about 2 secret boss in Birth by Sleep. I just have to think of what I have to do, think of how to get to the final boss. It's gonna take forever for me to do a lot of thinking, but I just hope you enjoyed this video. So for that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go to like. If you have some thoughts to share, leave a comment. This is your host, Nikhil Maharaj, aka Darker24, signing off. Peace out.